A classic Reuben sandwich is amazing, but I'm going to turn it into a fried rice. Let's do it. I've partnered with Panasonic for this episode, and I'm going to be using their Prime Plus fridge to help me out in my cooking challenge here. So Hayley, who is a professional chef and my amazing recipe developer, is going to be making a really awesome Reuben sandwich. Now, in the same time, I need to make the most amazing Reuben fried rice. And Jamie, our photographer, food stylist extraordinaire, is going to be the judge. Reuben sandwich, essential elements, right? So you've got rye bread, you've got your corned beef, which I need to cook, you've got sauerkraut, Thousand Island dressing. These are all my things that I have to incorporate into the fried rice. So I'm gonna get going on my corned beef first of all. Now this here is a big hunk of corned beef. It's the cornerstone of a really good Reuben sandwich. I'm gonna try and make mine even better by marinating it in some kimchi. And then get this, I'm gonna use my Panasonic fridge to try and marinate the corned beef quicker by using the Prime freeze drawer and the quick cooling function. I need like a pickling spice kind of mix here. So I'm gonna go with some peppercorns, mustard seeds, coriander seeds, bay leaves and cloves, and some brown sugar. Just like a stock, you need a couple of vegetables here to kind of infuse the flavor of the liquid as the corned beef sort of simmers. So I need my onion, water. Okay, so I wanna kind of get this water heating up so it's bubbling, and then I'm gonna do rice, so I need to cook my rice. So I think the biggest danger point for me is gonna be incorporating the Thousand Island dressing and the cheese. So let's start off with the Thousand Island dressing. I'm gonna make things a little more special by making my own whole egg mayonnaise. So I need some egg yolks, a little bit of mustard, and just a squeeze of lemon juice. Okay, so now we're emulsifying. Fancy name for adding oil and whisking at the same time. So I don't know if Hayley's making her own fresh mayonnaise. I'm hoping that she's not, and maybe this will like kind of help me out in the competition. Now the ingredients to turn my mayonnaise into a Thousand Island dressing. I need some horseradish, ketchup, paprika. So I am gonna add in just a little bit of this chili oil, dill pickles, very important. And that, my friends, is a really delicious Thousand Island dressing. Now let's make some breadcrumbs. Slicing into the bread first, and then just sort of really ripping and tearing it so I get some really nice gnarly breadcrumbs. Okay, so this is taking a while. Dax, should we have a drinks break?
Yeah.
What do you fancy? I'm gonna get something cold into my fridge. Butter. I want these breadcrumbs to like really taste buttery. Breadcrumbs into that butter, pickles, a little paprika. My breadcrumbs are done. I'm now gonna get on to doing the rice. Oof. Steamy. All right, so I'm gonna use my Panasonic Prime Plus fridge to help me out here. Oh, these are still in here. Dax, here you go.
Nice,
15 minutes, cold. So what I need is my rapid freeze tray. In this case, it's gonna help me out with my rice. I'm gonna spread this rice out. Now the theory here is that I'm thinking the quick cool function of that drawer is going to draw out the heat from the rice, draw out the moisture so that it's nice and dry and perfect for fried rice. Okay, so I'm starting to smell all the corned beef kind of vibes right now. Let's get in here and have a look. Ooh, I like it. Let's get in here and slice, shall we? All right, let's have a look at this beef now. Oh my goodness, it's just like so juicy and yet so tender. And now I can make the actual fried rice. So I need a little bit of oil. I'm gonna add some onion. I'm obviously going to add a little bit more of an Asian influence here and use some kimchi. I don't know if that's obvious, but it's obvious to me. Kimchi is sort of like sauerkraut, sauerkraut being one of the main ingredients for a classic Reuben sandwich. I'm gonna do a little bit of egg here, so just push everything to the side and then put the egg in, let it set, and then like scramble it through the rest of the mixture in the pan. Now in goes the corned beef, in goes my rice, and wow, yeah, my Prime Freeze really did dry that rice out perfectly. Toss all of that through. Keep tossing and tossing, add some soy sauce, make sure you get each little grain of rice perfectly coated. Because a classic Reuben sandwich is like a little retro, I'm gonna do a little bit of like a retro plating here. I'm putting my rice into a little bowl so I can unmold it onto a plate. So cute. I like the look of this already. I'm very excited. Okay, cheese, here we go. I mean, I've never melted cheese on fried rice before. I think it's gonna be a good time though. Yes. Let's melt this guy. Come on, cheese. Okay, so I really love this. I've got the cheesy stuff on the top, that fried rice. I need all these final little bits and pieces. I'm gonna sauce my special Thousand Island dressing. Reuben sandwiches to me are like totally loaded. Like there's always so much corned beef. And my breadcrumb sprinkles. Okay, a little bit more spring onion, and I think I can hear Hayley, which means I am out of time. Yay! Oh my goodness, not yay. Look how you shouldn't have made it so good, Hayley. Oh my God, now I'm scared. Thank you. But mine's gonna taste really good. See what I mean about it's stacked, right? So I wanted to make this look really loaded, but I don't know. Well, anyway, it's all up to Jamie now, isn't it?
Do you guys want to know what I
That
think?
Reuben looks really good.
All right, so I'm gonna have to give it to the Reuben.
Don't.
Marion's dish was delicious. It was yum. But if I want a Reuben, I want a Reuben. It's tasty, it's delicious, but it's the Reuben for me.
I mean, look at that Reuben. It's pretty perfect. Nice one, Hayley. That's really good.
Is it Reuben fried rice?
It is definitely Reuben fried rice.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, I like it, but when you eat it side by side with the actual Reuben, it just doesn't quite hit the same, does it? Jamie was right.
Do I actually win this challenge?
You actually won the challenge. Oh, next time.
We used the quick cool mode, which allowed us to marinate the beef in just 15 minutes instead of overnight. The quick cooling mode allows meats to marinate quicker because the seasonings absorb deeper into the meat compared to marinating food in a regular fridge compartment. Now, kimchi does kind of have a strong smell, but my fridge also has NanoEX technology to stop the kimchi juice from stinking out my fridge. Oh, and NanoEX technology also inhibits up to 99.99% of bacteria and deodorizes food too. So cool. I used the Prime Freeze tray and the cool down mode to rapidly cool down my hot rice instead of having to wait for it to cool down overnight. Oh, and this fridge can also chill your drinks super fast by using the rapid cool function, so you don't have to wait.
What do you got? What do you got?
I got mineral waters. They didn't have kombucha, but... Oh, no, I don't, Mum. No.
Hey, thanks for watching my video. I hope you liked it. I sure do love cooking and creating content for my channel. And if you enjoyed it, then why not hit the subscribe button and maybe that little bell as well? Because if you hit the bell, then you'll get a notification every time I'm cooking something delicious.